Welcome back. John Kelly with 4 Elements Fitness and head coach at Live Free CrossFit. And today I wanted to go over the element of fire, which is represented by training. Flip that. Training, which is represented by fire. Okay, so in nature, fire destroys the old so that the new may grow. Training is the same thing. You're literally tearing down the old you to build the new you stronger. But if you're continually tearing down, you don't have time to rebuild. That's why we went over recovery in the last video. But today let's stick to training, and we're going to talk about the different kinds of training and how you should go about training in order to grow anew. So first thing I want to go over is strength training. That's your traditional weightlifting, resistance training. It could be body weight, it could be free weights, it could be TRX, but it's strength training because you're using resistance. You're putting external loads on top of yourself so that you can push yourself further than you normally would with just your normal weight. Okay? Now this is going to include specific reps, sets, specific rest periods, and progressively overloading yourself. If you're not increasing your reps, if you're not increasing your weight and decreasing your reps, if you're not changing your rest times and changing your sets and changing your loads, then you're not going to see continued adaptation. So you have to progressively overload yourself. You just can't go to the top at the beginning. You have to build from the bottom and continue to build yourself up. Conditioning, we went over in another video, but don't think of conditioning as cardio, because you can get great cardio, which means your heart pumping hard, with strength training. So conditioning I want you to think of is all aspects: running, rowing, weight training, boxing, wrestling, jiu-jitsu. All that is conditioning because you're working at different heart rate intensities. Okay, so you have to vary the heart rate intensities in order to continue to adapt. If you just run a mile at 8 minutes forever, you're not going to improve your conditioning. But if you run a mile at 8 minutes, you run 200 meters in 30 seconds, you do that 10 times, you get a mile in, but now you're doing it faster. Now you're in a different heart rate. Now you're causing change. So you have to vary your intensities in conditioning. Skill work is done at a low heart rate when you have good coordination. If you were to do a 10-minute workout and really blast yourself and then try to go do some skill work, it probably wouldn't work out too well because your heart rate is too high and your brain is concentrating on bringing down your heart rate, not concentrating on moving your body in space well. So you need to practice things you're not good at a low heart rate. Drilling. Okay, so if you're not good at a certain skill, you practice that before you train. In training, you're working on improving your conditioning and improving your strength, not your skills. Okay, skill work is done outside. Training is going to be repetitive. A lot of people have been giving me flack, especially about the programming I've been using this week, because it's not the normal CrossFit programming. But we're doing repetitive work at varying intensities in preparation for a specific workout that we have on Memorial Day. So this week might be a little different than the normal weeks, but that doesn't mean it's a bad week. This just means that we're working towards a goal. Okay? So yeah, training can be repetitive. Training can be boring. The best in the world didn't always do what they liked. They did what they had to do in order to be the best in the world. Varying intensities. Like I said before, you need to vary your intensities. If you're always training hard, you're going to burn out. If you're always taking it easy, you're not going to get better. So you got to have some hard days, you got to have some easy days. And when you have something that you perceive to be easy, if you put 100% effort, I guarantee you it's not going to be easy. Okay, so make sure you're varying your intensities. If your coach is always programming workouts that leave you on the floor exhausted, you're going to burn out or you're going to get hurt. Okay, so make sure that you have someone programming your workouts that knows how to vary their intensities. These workouts need to be periodized. Okay, that means you need to build up to performance. If you are training like you're going to have a fight 4 weeks out from your fight, when you get to your fight, you're going to be exhausted. Trust me, I did that, okay? Harder is not always better. You need to make sure that you're building yourself up towards your competition and then backing away so that you can perform at your peak. okay? So the intensity begins to rise, and then it begins to crest. And then you're gonna reach a new level of intensity, okay? A new level of strength and power. Pantera, check it out. Goal-oriented. Your workouts need to be goal-oriented. You just can't work out to work out. What are your goals? I wanna be healthy. Okay, well, what's your cholesterol? What's your glucose? What's your fasting insulin? You need to know these things, because if you're working out, busting your ass, and you're not doing the other aspects of training, recovery, and nutrition, you might be getting unhealthy. Or you need to train for a specific competition, then you need to know how to periodize for that competition. You need to know how long you got till that competition. So you need to have goals, okay? Specifically, you want to have SMART goals, okay? Those are specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely, okay? So pick a goal that's realistic, pick a goal that's timely, and something that you can attain, and go for it, okay? So if you guys don't have any goals and you're just training to train, put a goal down below this video in the comment, and let's see if we can meet that goal. I'd love to help you guys out, okay? I'm not just here to do videos, I'm here to coach too. Come by Live Free CrossFit or hit me up personally, okay? So this is a quick video on training. I'm John Kelly with 4 Elements Fitness, and I appreciate you guys sticking around long enough to get through the video. See you soon.